So good morning. Today is Meet the Client Day, and I am happy to introduce Neusa. So Neusa is going to tell us a bit more about herself and her business, and then we're going to talk through what Neusa has purchased from Zur and how she's found using our products. So Neusa, good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Please introduce yourself and what you do.
Morning. Thank you so much for inviting me for this testimonial interview. I'm so honored. So my name is Neusa I was born in Mozambique, so I'm originally from Africa. I speak Portuguese. I also lived in Portugal for years until I came to this country when I was 10. I have an 18-year-old, and I am now an international speaker in both languages. Author, poet of Soul of a Woman, A Journey to Self-Love. This is my book that got launched in February 2020. And it's my story about what I went through with body dysmorphic disorder, which is it's a condition where you're trying to be perfect, eating clean, eating the right foods, and it becomes an obsession, and it's actually a mental health condition. So my book is my story of how I've overcame. And I'm also a transformation guru. So I work with female fitness professionals in helping them to end perfection and thrive as an expert, but I also help the average woman that has anxiety, depression, loss of self, wants to transform their relationship with themselves, their mind, body, and spirit. So we work through the key issues, which is always focusing on the spirit and the mind first before you then focus on the body. So that's pretty much what I do.
Thank you. As always, it sounds interesting. Can't wait to get my hands on the book. Most important thing. So let's get straight to the point. So you recently purchased some items from Zur. Can you tell us what you purchased, please?
So first of all, I connected with your husband, Rosario, and he actually wanted to give me a sample of the granola. But this is before. First, I wanted to make an order and I wanted to try the wraps. I looked online. And the funny story is I was fasting the day that I looked online at the products, and I was hungry because I was on a water fast. So I wasn't going to break my water fast till 3 o'clock. And this is 10 o'clock in the morning. He showed me the website, and instead of me staying in my business meeting, I went onto the website. So I'm salivating over the wraps already, and I'm starving. So in my mind, already my brain's thinking I need to try what cassava is about, because in my country we have cassava. We eat a lot of cassava with curries. I love cassava. I prefer to have boiled cassava rather than having rice or rather than having potatoes. If I could have it every day, I would. That's the style of eating that I like. So when I saw it in wraps, I was like, hold on, you can get it in wraps and you can get it in chocolate. You can get it in spinach. I was like, this sounds strange. So I never knew you could get cassava in those types of products. So I said to him, sorry, I'm going to order it. He happened to be in my area in East London, and he goes, look, Nels, I'm going to drop you a sample of the granola. So he dropped me a sample of the granola, and I tried it, and I was like, this is really nice. It's sweet. Like, I didn't have to add any syrup to it. I've got stevia. So I'm a very health conscious person when I go through my fast. So as I said, I'm doing a 21-day fast, spiritual fast, but I'm also eating healthy. So I'm doing a mixture of a water fast. The rest of the time I'm eating no dairy, no meat, no caffeine, and I'm sticking to pescatarian. I'm even taking out gluten as well. So obviously seeing the fact that you guys do the wrap, the gluten-free, I was like, okay, let me try it. So as soon as I got the sample of granola, loved it, I ordered the wraps. And I've got the spinach wraps, I got the coconut wraps. Rosario even threw in the coconut bread and the vegetable bread. Yeah, I think I had all of those. So when we got the packaging and it was heavy, me and my daughter was really excited. I was like, wow, we've got quite a lot of stuff in here. So yeah, that's all the products that I've got.
So you're a very creative person. So tell us what you made with the products. I'm quite interested to know what you created, what it tastes like. So run us through that process.
Right. So first of all, I did the granola on its own, but I didn't, because I had it with oat milk, because I said I don't have dairy. I had it with oat milk, and I had it on my desk, and I was doing my work, and I put a little bit, and I was thinking it's not enough. Then I went back downstairs and I put more into it. What I didn't realize is that it expands, and it soaks up, it becomes bigger. So I had this massive bowl, and I was struggling to finish the whole bowl because I put too much. So I learned my lesson. So the second time I did it, I did something really interesting the other day. I put chia seeds, because I've got chia and I've had it for a long time, but I just kind of, as I said, I go on and off eating healthy. I always do fast, but sometimes I'll go through a period of just eating whatever I want, right? So I had a big, massive bag of chia seeds. And I thought, I want to make the chia seeds, but I don't want them on their own. So I mixed oats, chia seeds, left them for a little while. When they finished and they're soaked up thick, I added the granola on top. I added cashew nuts. I added almonds, but not a little. You know, I like to design my food because I take pictures from my Instagram. So I lined up bananas and I lined up blueberries, and I had it like that. It was amazing. But again, I let it fill up so much where I had this massive bowl. So that's the first one I tasted. That was really nice. So basically I got creative with the granola and I realized I only need like a handful and a half because it does soak up. And then the second thing we tried was I've always liked wraps. Because we like, in our country, we like curry. I like to wrap curries, you know, like roti, for example. I like to wrap curries inside my curry. So not eating meat, I made a chickpea curry. Again, I'm going to start putting some more of these recipes because I took some amazing pictures. And me and my daughter said, she doesn't like coconut, by the way. And I said, look, do you want to try the coconut or the spinach? She goes, Mum, I'll try them because it looks really interesting. So I made chickpea curry, rice, and I had the wrap. And I said to her, should we go halves? I'll give you one of mine and we can both taste it together. And she goes, no, I want my own. So we had our own and we absolutely loved it, to the point where I didn't even need to touch the rice. The wrapping itself was really nice. I wrapped it around, and what I noticed is how thick they are. They're really, really thick. They're not the normal thin wraps that you would get that you can wrap your bread in. And obviously the beauty of it is that it's gluten free. So I tried that, and then we had the coconut bread. We made tuna, mayo, and sweet corn and red onions, and we just had a slice each because we wanted to both try all the different ones so that we would then know what we like. Again, even though it had coconut in it, she loved it. And then the final one that we tried was we had two more to try. So we had the spinach one, which I took a picture of and I sent to you. My daughter had been at her friend's and she'd made this wrap, and she said, Mom, you can wrap it like this, like that, and like that. And she showed me the picture, but she'd made it with loads of meat. So basically you get the wrap and you cut it so you can fold it one way, fold it another way. You've got all the wraps, so it's layers. And I said, and she goes, she showed me, and I said, we can reinvent this. So she made tuna sweet corn, which is our favorite, tuna sweet corn, red onions, seasoned it all up. And then we bought some dairy-free cheese. She put the cheese on top, she folded it, and she put it in George Foreman. And oh my God, it was amazing. And it was so filling. And my daughter gets so annoyed, and my partner, because before I eat, I have to take a picture. So it took me forever just to get the right angle of the picture. And so I got a new phone, I took a picture and I sent it to my cousins. And my cousin was like, that looks amazing. Like even the angle of the picture that you've taken. Because as you said earlier, before we got in here, when you make foods with love, you enjoy them even more. So that's my love. I love to appreciate the food. Take a picture of it and then post it to everyone for them to ask me questions. What is that? Yeah, so as I was saying, the wraps. So we made the wraps with the tuna, sweet corn, red onion, and the melted cheese. And like I said, as I was saying, I'm not sure if you missed the first part, was that when you present foods with love and you cook foods with love, you enjoy them. So I share my recipes and I share my food on my Instagram anyway for people to just comment. But when I put my pictures up on my Instagram, because my past was dieting, my past was a lot of people having a bad relationship with food, I talk about that particular food and I describe their relationship with the food, as in explaining that no food is good or bad, but then seeing the love that you put into something that you cook. So that's how I use my sort of pictures. So then we had that was really filling, loved it. And then we tried, I think the next thing that we tried was we wanted burgers, but as I said, we're not eating bread, so it was like, what can we do with our burger? So we had the last one, which we kept the last, which is vegetarian, the vegetarian bread. And I cut it in half, so we had underneath, because you don't need, when you have a burger, you don't need the full burger, you only need the bread underneath. So we had the bread underneath, we had the burger, we had the dairy-free cheese, and we had that. And it, again, even though all of the breads and the wraps are filling, you feel lighter. And I think one of the things that I forgot to say was I'd never done a water fast before. And by about the third or fourth day, I was experiencing stomach problems. I did say this to Rosario. I was experiencing stomach problems and I didn't know if I should eat or not, or what I should eat. And that's the first time I tried the granola cereal. And when I did, my stomach was fine. Like literally, I had like a pain on the side and my stomach was fine. So I knew that was light enough for my stomach. So yeah, we really do love the wraps. It got to a point where we went to Lidl, and we normally used to buy the normal wraps, the bready wraps. And me and my daughter was just like, we don't want them no more. We want to buy some more of the cassava one. So my daughter looked at the ingredients. She's like, Mom, we can make it ourselves. So yeah, she loves it. She loves it. We do enjoy it. It's very filling, and you can make so much with it. When Rosario first got me the wraps and everything, he said, "Oh, I didn't have time to actually make you a filling, but I'm quite creative like that.
Yeah.
And I like to create my own foods.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice to just try. I think I can even make one of the cassavas ones into like a thin pizza, can't you? You can put
We do. So we do use it as a pizza base. So I do use the wrap as a pizza base.
Okay.
So yeah, just pop it in the oven, put the filling on, and then just grill it for a couple of minutes. So we have that. I put mushrooms in there, sometimes olives, sometimes tuna. So it's just what I feel like, or what the kids feel like at the moment, and it holds perfectly. So we do so much with it. I do mini ones as well, so to kind of turn them into like corporate events and stuff like that we do. So we have the cassava breads and quite miniature, so they come out like canapé rolls. So it's just experimenting and creating different sort of sizes, just to kind of have that feel that you're doing something else. Even like, you know, they used to have like a pate flavor. We did that one similar so that we can experiment, but it's quite nice to have things that are different. Most important question, would you recommend this and why?
I would definitely recommend it, especially for those who are looking at a healthy lifestyle. And I don't look at the word diet. Diets to me don't exist. It's healthy eating. It's what you put out into your body. What is it that you want to, how do you want to feel is the most important. When you know how you want to feel, then you can always buy the right products to help you. And as the discussion I've had with many people before is that not everything gluten-free is healthy. Not everything gluten-free. Not everything gluten-free. They think gluten-free and I'm healthy. Like I used to do catering in the past. And as soon as we're doing catering, we're giving the little canapes, right? I was used to do hospitality. And I remember we had a massive sort of event. It was somewhere like, was it Rolls Royce? Or one of them big car places. And we was giving out food. At the minute we said gluten-free, everybody went for it. Or the minute we said, what was it? I can't remember that. Kombucha. Heard of kombucha. Everybody went for it. And I remember this one woman going, "Oh, I love everything gluten-free." And I'm like, it's just a healthy. You think it's a healthy name, but you have to look at what's in the ingredients. So I would recommend it because, as I said, my daughter looked at the back of the packaging, and the ingredients was all natural, to the point where she was like, "Mom, we can make it ourselves." There was no preservatives. There was nothing that you would normally see in all the packages. And I've come from a background of being very obsessive about what is a good food and which isn't good for you. I'm not in that space anymore. I'm in a space where I eat whatever my body craves, right? As long as it makes me feel good. But because I researched a lot about different foods in the past, I know what is healthy and what isn't. Right? So for me, I don't just buy anything because it says it's healthy. I don't just buy anything because it says gluten-free. I don't just buy anything. I buy things, and if I can't buy something that has healthy ingredients in it, I'll try and make it myself. Because then I know what I've put into it. So I definitely recommend it. But anyone that wants natural product, nothing in it, light, filling, and you can be quite creative. Once you've got the wraps, you can create anything, because we did the tuna wraps, we did the chickpea curry, we did burgers, we did like a little light snack, the tuna and mayonnaise and sweet corn on top of it, filled us up as a snack. You can do quite a lot with it. So I feel it's going to be something I'm going to keep buying it, because whenever I want something quick to make, it's there and it's ready. So, you know, I'm African as well. I love cassava. So I'll definitely recommend it to anyone that wants to try. And to have something lighter whilst I'm fasting, I'm eating, I'm doing my fast, but it's important for me to eat light stuff, things that are not gonna cause me any problems, because I think if you go too long with a water fast, you're going to experience certain stomach issues. And I find that whenever I did break a fast with the Zur products, I never had an issue. So yeah, definitely recommend it.
Thank you so much. Tell us where we can purchase your book, most importantly, so that everyone knows.
My book can be seen on my website. If you're on Instagram, if you go to free2embraceME with a number 2, and you click on the link above, it's got my website. Let me see what it's called, because I never know what my website is called. It's hold on 1 second. You go to free2embraceme.vipmembervault.com. That's my website. And in there you can purchase a book bundle, which is called a self-love book bundle. You get a book, you get a journal, you get a pen, you get perfume, you get sweets. It's like your own little self-love book. Or if you click on that same link and you click underneath, you can actually purchase directly from Amazon as well.
Thank you. So Neusa, thank you so much for joining me this morning and taking the time. I can't wait to get my bundle and give you some amazing feedback. But it's been amazing talking to you this morning. As always, you're amazing soul. So thank you for taking this time with me this morning. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, honey. Bye.
Bye.